If you guys like some pretty disgusting stuff, you know, feet, medical stuff, just absolutely disgusting stuff, you might want to do health sex.
So if you like caring for sick like animals or people, or learning about the body, or reading about it, or volunteering at animal hospitals or something, then this might be for you.
What kind of careers are in this health science? There's like medicine, nursing, nutrition, therapy, and dentistry. What course in school would you have to take? You'd have to take a biological science, a math, a language arts, a health education, and a nutrition.
Some other careers are like doctors, dental hygienist, a physical therapist, or a respiratory therapist.
Okay, this first one you probably haven't really heard of before, and it's an orthoptist. So they specialize in disorders of eye movements and the visual system. So they're like the step above an eye doctor. So you go to your eye doctor, and then if you're having problems with your eyes, they might recommend that you go to an orthoptist. They make about $62,000 a year. And you need to have a bachelor's degree. There's a 24-month-long program. And clinical experience is preferred, but it's not required. And then a related job would be an eye doctor or an ophthalmologist. This next one is if you're good with like helping people, then you might want to be an occupational therapist. And they're kind of like a therapist, a physical therapist, but they do the everyday activities. So they help the injured, the ill, or disabled patients with like everyday things. So a physical therapist does things like walking and the bigger things that you're going to need. But an occupational therapist does like the brushing your teeth and the tying your shoelaces. So they're smaller things, but you're still going to need them every day. And then they make about $60,000 or $67,000. And then you need your master's degree and 1 to 2 years of experience. And then a related job would be a physical therapist and a language therapist.
Midlife, you know.
Being self-sufficient in everyday life leads to self-confidence and self-esteem. Occupational therapists provide a pathway to self-sufficiency by teaching mentally or physically challenged people new skills, or how to modify old ones to compensate for lost abilities. The job of an OT involves teaching and motivating patients to develop, recover, or maintain daily living and work skills. It is a career that requires strong analytical skills and creativity in developing innovative and effective treatments for a variety of challenges. One of the most rewarding aspects of this career is the chance to work with people, to help make a difference in their lives. To be successful in this profession, you should be caring, supportive, and enthusiastic about working closely with people in need, since you'll be getting involved in many different aspects of your patients' lives, helping them get well, live well, and stay well. Occupational therapy can be emotionally and physically demanding, but helping patients enrich the quality of their lives and achieve self-sufficiency can be an immeasurably rewarding experience.
Okay. Midwife, you know, if you like babies, you like people, you want to take care of your baby, you might want to be a midwife. They take care of the mother and their baby after pregnancy. So, I mean, if you're not grossed up by that, that's not really fun. Requires a bachelor's degree, and they make about $82,000 a year. So, I mean, you make some nice money. But, yeah, if you like that, I want to do that. I don't know how to say this, podiatrist or whatever. If you like working with feet, which I find very disgusting, if you like that, you might want to do this. I mean, you have to do, what? Why did you stop laughing and presenting? If you want to be like a doctor, you know, you can do this. It's like a doctor. You make about $170,000 a year, so again, you'd be making some good change. And a similar doctor would be a knee doctor.
We all take our feet for granted. Should they go wrong, the effects can be quite dramatic. Simply moving around, going to work, can be quite a challenge. Should this be the case, you should go see a podiatrist. Podiatrists are degree-educated professionals regulated by the Health and Care Professions Council. Their area of interest is the foot, the ankle and associated structures. There are currently 13 universities offering a degree programme in podiatric medicine in the UK. There are a number of ways to see a podiatrist. You can see a private practitioner, you can ask your GP for a referral to an NHS podiatry department, or you can self-refer in some areas. You can also see the Feet for Life website. A podiatrist will assess, diagnose and treat conditions affecting your feet, as well as advise you on ways to self-care and prevent problems occurring. There are a wide range of treatments available from a podiatrist, and these include the management of patients with diabetes. This is a common condition that affects the blood supply and nerves in the foot. MSK, or musculoskeletal problems in the feet, can be a result of general day-to-day activities. Utilising a variety of imaging techniques such as ultrasound and x-rays can aid a podiatrist to determine the best treatment options such as injection therapy, orthoses, acupuncture and rehabilitation exercises. The use of homeopathic treatments can also be considered for a variety of foot complaints. Sports podiatry specialises in the diagnosis, treatment and prevention of injuries related to the foot and ankle. In making the right diagnosis, taking skin samples is one way of determining treatment options in dermatology.
Okay, so epidemiologists, they like create vaccines and study the patterns of like different kinds of diseases and how like over the years they grow or reduce. And some related careers are a research scientist or a data analysis. You need a bachelor or a master's degree in public health, or some people like PhDs. They usually make around $61,000 a year. Acupuncturists, they like put needles in like predetermined sites to relieve stress or pain. The related jobs are a chiropractor or a veterinarian. Most acupuncture schools require 2 academic years, but you can get a bachelor's degree, and they usually make around $48,000.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Arroyo. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and today I would like to explain to you how acupuncture works. From a Western medicine perspective, acupuncture, what causes is what is known as a microtrauma. Every single time that a needle is inserted, it creates what is called microtrauma. A microtrauma would be the same or similar to cutting your hand, your fingers, or any other part of your body. As soon as you have the cut or the microtrauma, in this case caused by the needle, the body immediately reacts by releasing hormones, activating the immune system, activating the cardiovascular system, and not only that, but by activating the central nervous system. It has been noticed that the central nervous system gets activated in very specific areas, like the hippocampus, the hypothalamus, etc., etc.
So I chose to do my dad, interview him, and he's a construction worker, and he like builds houses and barns and like redoes roofs and finishes drywall. And some related jobs are a carpenter or a handyman. And education level is normally a high school diploma, or you can get some community college classes. It's $57,000 a year, depending on like what kind of construction work you do. And he said his favorite part was like building different things and meeting like the people that he's doing the job for. The worst part was the weather, and why he chose it. He likes to build things and then see how far the project has come from beginning to end.
I interviewed my mom, and she's a teacher. She teaches sign language and careers. And a related job would be like administrator or tutor or a teacher assistant. And you have to have a bachelor's degree, but my mom has a master's degree. And then the salary is $45,000 a year, but it really depends on like where you work and how long you've been working. So she makes a little more than that. But then the best part, she likes to interact with people because other jobs you might like just sit behind the desk or the computer all day, and she prefers to interact with people. And then the worst part is all the state requirements because it's hard to like work all that into the planning for every day. But she chose it because she likes planning things, she likes working with people, and she likes to be a motivation.
Chose my dad, Jim Vladdy. I know Vladdy. Yeah. He works at the Lansing Airport. In the winter, he plows the runways so the planes can get through. And in the summer, he just like fixes everything. He just has a high school diploma, but back then, that's all you needed. But like now, you would definitely need something more, but he's not sure what. He chose this job because at the time it really interested him, but now he doesn't like it as much, but he still chose it. He dislikes not being able to spend time with his family as much in the winter because, you know, if it starts to snow, he has to go in and get the runways cleared off, so he has to leave family parties and whatnot. But, yeah.
Good. Oh, sorry.
And then in conclusion, if you're a caring or helpful person and you're interested in like how the body works, then this could be the health sciences career could be for you.
All right, give him a hand.